Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Lasty here, and welcome to episode number 19 of the Legend Showdown. We are getting towards the end of this series, and I want to say I really appreciate it if you are still watching. I know the views have dwindled, but we will continue nonetheless. First off, if you guys are looking for any Ultimate Team coins, check out the FIFAshop.co.uk. Use my code LA5TY. That'll get you a 10% discount, and the link you need is down below in the description. So, 2,000 likes would be amazing, or just smash a like if you're here. I'd really appreciate it. We're gone with a new team today. Another Champions League lineup in Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund. We've got some very strong players in today's squad. We've got the likes of Inform Chiellini, Inform Pogba, we've got Gundogan in there, Piszczek, some good players, and we come up against a Premier League squad to start off with. No way. I know, I don't believe it either. Very creative team with some pretty quick, pretty decent players overall. It's a 4-1-4-1, which I don't see very often, so at least fair play to the guy for that little bit of creativity. We go 1-0 up after 6 minutes. And he has enough. He completely and utterly rage quits. So we go straight into another game. We come up against a guy with a Bosnian squad. And he's got some decent players, actually. I didn't realise that there are actually this many alright players. We've got Begovic in goal. We've got Salihovic. We've got Pjanic. Džeko Izbezovic or something up front. Some actually decent players on this game. And he has them. So after 4 minutes, we do get through with Gary Lineker and score a goal. So that's a nice early lead. I like to get that. You guys know if you watch my videos day in, day out, that I'm a big fan of getting that early goal. Because it puts a little bit of pressure on your opponent and makes them mad quite early on. And when people are mad, they don't play properly, do they? We do get through once again here with Gary Lineker. He brings his keeper out, which pushes me wide. However, we do somehow still manage to get that goal in the back of the net after 24 or nearly 25 minutes of play. He then gets through with Izbezovic and takes a good shot, forces a good save out of my goalkeeper. And we get through once more, playing it through to Gary Lineker, and all he's got to do is beat that into, which he does nicely, and a little outside of the boot, a little dink past the keeper to get his hat-trick, and that puts him puts us 3-0 up at a half-time break. Not bad, not bad. Michael Owen then gets a ball in the 70th minute. Not much happened before that point after the second half. And he plays a lovely ball, triple tap across the goal. Gary Lineker sticks it in the back of the net. And would you believe it? After 4-0, this guy decides that he'd had enough as well. So he rage quits too, and that's going to be the end of that one. So we're going to have to obviously play some more games because we've come up against one opponent, he's quit. We come up against another one, he's quit after us going 4-0 up. We come up against this guy who's also got two legends. He's got Filippo Inzaghi and also Davor Suker as well, who I'm a bit worried about going into this match. But we get taken down on the edge of the area. We don't win a penalty, but we just win a free kick. And I don't know what happened, whether he'd had enough or what, but a little spinny circle comes up in the background and he quits as well. So 3 out of 3, we get a little bit of a hat-trick of rage quits right there. And we hadn't even had a chance to do anything. So we go into the 4th match of today's episode, and we come up against a 5-star squad who's got 40 chemistry, and he's got players like Neymar, Nani, Benteke, Mertens, Dante, Pjanic, all sorts of crazy players. So it's like he's just muddled up a couple of his teams just to, I don't know, I have no idea what he was doing, but he wasn't a bad player either. There was a bit of lag in this game. We do go 1-0 up after 17 minutes there with Michael Owen, but he was a solid defender. Even though he had this terribly poor chemistry, he had some decent players in his squad and he knew how to use them. Like, he was skilling past me, like right there, it was a lovely little touch, and he was doing advanced rainbow flicks, all sorts of things, but just not really scoring, you know, because I think probably the finishing of his team was let down by the fact that he only had the 40 chemistry, and every now and again I would get through, and like here we stick it into the back of the net quite easily because we've got legends on full chemistry. They're gonna do the business. They can find the back of the net nice and easily. As you can see, first half was very similar. Gundogan sticks a free kick in, which would have absolutely sawn into the back of the net, but he has a player on the line who blocks that quite nicely. He then plays a ball through here. We get stupidly unlucky, and Vertonghen, he must have gone all out attack, right, for Vertonghen to be up there. Scores a goal for him and gets one back. Then this happens. He brings on Tevez. We give away a penalty. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I cannot let a 40 chem team back into this game. Neymar steps up, but we save it with Weidenfeller. Thank you, Lord. And then that happens with Evra. I don't know what was happening here at some points. But Owen plays a lovely ball through. Lineker slides for it. It falls out of the keeper's hands. He sticks it in the back of the net. And good night to this guy, because we've finished. We're done with him. We've scored the goal. We've cleaned up. And we're going to win 3-1. So that was 4 games today. This guy didn't rage quit. Thank God for that. Fair play to you, sir. We get 3 points with Owen, 2 points with Lineker. So Owen's going to deserve himself a silver +2 all attributes card right there. There we go. We switch the strikers around, of course. I may use this one tomorrow night. I may switch out to another Champions League squad. We'll have to see. We're getting towards the end of this series, and we will be discarding whichever legend has lost here, which I'm not looking forward to, really. Smash a like on the video if you're still watching. I'd really appreciate that. Cheers for watching, boys, and I will catch you next time. Peace.